Welcome, bienvenidos. Bienvenidos, Mara, Julie, Manon. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We are really excited to be here with you, practicing some yoga, some Spanish. As you are tuning in and connecting to audio, go ahead and let us know in the chat where you're tuning in from. Traverse Journeys and Freestyle Languages, we are hosting this event and we are based in Austin, Texas, but open and available to the world. So it's always exciting to see where people are joining us from. Bienvenidos, Jonelle, Julie. Welcome. Going to go ahead and mute just to disrupt any background noise, but at any point throughout the session, please feel free to unmute yourselves, ask any questions. I'm definitely happy to answer any. Jonelle is joining us from Seattle. Bienvenidos. Welcome. All right. Well, we'll go ahead. Oh, Julie is in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, and her camera doesn't work. Eek, that is okay. No pasa nada. We're happy to have you here. Mara is joining from Colorado as well. Welcome, Mara. I'm actually in Pagosa Springs, Colorado. I don't know how far away Arvada is. Having a little bit of a snowstorm. Pretty new to Arvada. Snowing here just a little bit. Hope the weather is good for you. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. You may notice here, if you are familiar with Traverse Journeys, that Laura or Ashley, they are not here today. Laura is actually on a road in Ireland without service. So we'll go ahead and just get started. But for those of you who don't know Traverse Journeys, they do focus on sustainable, eco-friendly tourism. They have a lot of really cool trips around activities like yoga, surfing. So it's a really cool organization. And I'm sure she'll send you more information after this today. But I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about freestyle languages. Can y'all see my screen here? Thumbs up. Yes. Okay, great. Well, as I said, my name is Mackenzie. I'm here with Freestyle Languages and Traverse Journeys. And we are an online language learning community teaching Spanish, French, and Italian to adults. We are based in Texas, but of course open and available to the world now. And our mission is to connect people through language inspired by Nelson Mandela. You see the quote on the screen: if you speak to a man in a language he understands, it goes to his head. If you speak to a man in his own language, it goes to his heart. And that's really what we try to do here at Freestyle. I'm going to go ahead and launch some polls because it looks like there's a couple reasons why you might be joining us today. The first, if it's for yoga or Spanish, if you are here for Spanish, let us know if you've taken them before, if you're totally new, and what your current level is. All right. If you have taken some Spanish classes before, you may be familiar with the traditional language learning model, grammar charts, memorizing vocab, textbooks, and of course, exams, stressful exams. Basically, at Freestyle, we do find the traditional language learning model to fall short of what we know to be successful in driving student outcomes. So if you have been studying Spanish for a while and you aren't exactly where you want to be, you actually can blame it on the pedagogy problem, what we call the pedagogy problem. For us at Freestyle, the outcomes we focus on are conversation skills, so speaking and listening. We do believe that language is uniquely human, and it is what our brains were designed to do, to be able to communicate and connect with other people. We do know that adults can successfully learn a second language as long as they go about it in the right way. So how can we successfully build those skills? Now, at Freestyle Languages, we are pedagogy nerds. It is very hard for us not to dive into all the fun linguistic research that is out there, but I am going to rein it in today and just share with you the top 3 things that you should know if you are interested in taking Spanish. The most important thing is to have fun. So if you're not having fun with your language learning journey, then you are more likely to abandon it. And success in language learning proficiency and progress is all about sticking with it. Through the challenges, through the plateaus, it takes time and effort, yes, but it can also be incredibly fun and dynamic and enjoyable. You have to learn what we call high frequency everyday language. So language that you use in your day-to-day conversation. If you're learning about things that are useful to you, like how to talk about your hobbies or your relationships or your job, then your brain has an easier time retaining that information and producing it later on in conversation. And then lastly, the third most important thing, and this is for learners who have serious speaking goals, you need to practice out loud. It makes sense. If you want to feel more confident, more comfortable, more fluid speaking, then you have to practice doing that. This one is the one that we see adults struggle with the most because we are all trained to avoid being wrong or avoid making mistakes. But we are here to tell you that you will make mistakes if you're practicing out loud, but that you will also progress and get better if you're practicing out loud. So you can see then why we host events like this, a bilingual yoga session. We also do happy hours, virtual music concerts, cooking demos, because they're fun, you're using everyday language, and they give you the opportunity to practice speaking out loud. So that's all for me today. I do believe we're about to get ready to go into the yoga portion of today's event. You can be camera on or off, whatever makes you more comfortable. This will be a bilingual practice, so some parts in English and some in Spanish. Be sure to stick around afterwards because we did bring two of our freestyle teachers here with us today, Natasha and Elizabeth, and they'll be leading some conversation practice in Spanish for those of you who are interested. And then of course, after that, we will be doing some giveaways. So stick around for that. We'll have some fun trivia questions. We can win a free travel consultation and also some free Spanish classes as well. But all right, with that, I will go ahead and pass it over to Letty and let the practice get started.
Welcome everybody, bienvenidos a su clase de yoga en español y en inglés. My name is Leticia. I'm originally from Mexico City and I've been teaching yoga for about 10 or 15 years. I'm also one of the yoga instructors guides for Traverse Journeys yoga retreats. So, espero que algún día vengan con nosotros en un retiro de yoga. Vamos a lugares como San Miguel de Allende, Croatia, Costa Rica, Nicaragua. We hope to see you on one of our yoga retreats. Mine is coming up May 25th, one space left to San Miguel de Allende, so hop on it if you're interested, okay? Let's begin our yoga class. So go ahead and sit up tall, siéntense con las piernas cruzadas en los tobillos. O tal vez quieren sentarse en sus talones, your heels. Donde estén más cómodos y respiren profundamente. Si quieren pueden cerrar los ojos, las manos en las piernas, en los muslos. Y empiecen a concentrarse. Bring your breath inward. Focus on your inhales and exhales. Start to smooth it out. Inhalen profundamente, exhalen largamente. Relajen el cuerpo, los hombros, el cuello. Y con su próxima inhalación, traigan las manos hacia su corazón. Bring your hands together at heart center. One more deep breath. Exhale, release it. Abran sus ojos lentamente. Inhalen los brazos hacia el cielo. Vean hacia arriba. Y exhalen hacia la derecha. Giren el cuerpo hacia la derecha. Little twist to the right. Nice and easy. Just relax through here. Lengthen through the side body. Giren hacia la derecha. Relajen el cuello. Dos más inhalaciones. Dos más respiraciones. Con su próxima inhalación, brazos hacia el cielo. Estírense hacia arriba. Exhálense al lado izquierdo. Gírense al lado izquierdo. Lots of twist on the left side. Keep your spine long. Relax your jaw, your neck. Relajen su cuello, sus hombros. La próxima inhalación, arms come back up to the sky, reach up. Exhale, arms like cactus. Abren aquí sobre el pecho. Los clavículos Tiéndanse, extend through the collarbones. Exhale, bring palms together, round. Inhalen, brazos en cactus. Exhalen, redonda la espalda. 3 más veces. Nice and easy. Just go at your pace with your breath today and make it your own practice. Esto es para ustedes, su práctica a su nivel. Última vez, exhalen, redonda la espalda de atrás, inhalen, pecho adelante, exhalen, manos en los muslos. Vénganse en tabletop. Vamos a pararnos en las manos y rodillas. Mis muñecas directamente abajo de mis hombros, mis rodillas directamente abajo de mi cadera. Wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Begin cat and cow. Gato. Redonda la espalda. Exhalen. Inhalen. Vaca. Cow. Gato. Y vaca. Just like that. Maybe say it to yourself, cat and cow. Gato with an exhale, exhalación. Inhalen, vaca. Maybe you want to move instead. I don't know. I just taught children's yoga this weekend. 2 veces más. A su propio ritmo con su respiración. Última vez, muy bien. Ahora bajen los brazos hacia su colchón. Caminen las rodillas para atrás un poquito. Walk your knees back, chest forward. We're coming into puppy pose. Postura del perrito. Cadera para atrás. Bajen el corazón. Estirando los hombros. Tal vez su frente está en su colchón o tal vez su barba. Estirando los hombros, 2 más respiraciones. Con su próximo inhalación, next inhale, press your palms down, come back to tabletop. Muy bien. Ahora vamos a subirnos a perro boca abajo. Downward facing dog. Perro, boca abajo. Lift your hips. We're in downward facing dog. Perro, boca abajo. Camine su perro. Maneen la colita. Wag your tail. Walk your dog. Sus brazos fuertes y derechos. Suban la cola hacia arriba. Traten de bajar los talones hacia su colchón. Heels reaching towards the mat. Shoulders away from gravity. Stretching your spine long. Nice work. Muy bien. Su próxima exhalación. Next exhale. Vamos hacia adelante. Pueden brincar, caminar, como quieran llegar. Exhalen en forward fold. Aquí nos estiramos hacia frente. Agarren sus codos y como una muñeca menean de lado a lado. Descansen los hombros, el cuello. Rest, relax your shoulders, your neck. Stretch through the back of your legs. Siéntense en estirar atrás de sus piernas. Exhalen. Exhale. Drop your hands down. Inhale, halfway up. A la mitad. Estiramos nuestras vértebras, larga espalda. Exhalen, toquen su colchón. Una vez más. Inhalen. Sientan su espalda larga, derecha. Exhalen, toquen su colchón. Pueden doblar las rodillas. Bend your knees if you need to take some of the strain off the lower back. We want to stretch our hamstrings, but don't stress your back. One more time. Inhale halfway. A la mitad, halfway. Exhalen, toquen el colchón. Forward fold. Next inhale, su próxima inhalación hacia arriba, brazos con su respiración. Exhalen, manos en el corazón. En Tadasana, mountain pose, pose de montaña. We're in our mountain pose. Standing tall like a mountain, arms to the side. Chest proud, spread through the collarbones, root down through your feet. Siéntanse como una montaña, con los pies amplios, siéntanse bien balanceados, corazón abierto. Inhalen brazos hacia arriba, hacia el cielo. Exhalen manos por el corazón al centro, center of the body. Exhale all the way down. You're touching the ground. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step your right foot back. Big step. Exhalen su pierna derecha hacia atrás. Vamos a bajar la rodilla, el muslo. Con nuestra próxima inhalación vamos a levantarnos en Anjanasana. We're in a little lunge. Exhale, hands to your left thigh, right hand on hip. I'm sending my left hip back, su cadera izquierda hacia atrás, pecho para adelante, estirando un poquito mis piernas, mis músculos interiores. Inner thighs working, heart opening. Inhale back up, take those cactus arms. Inhalen brazos cactus. Abran el corazón, extiéndanse por los clavículos. Exhalen redondo la espalda, codos vienen al centro. 2 veces más, igual así. Inhalación, exhalen round the back. Inhale, cactus arms, arch back a little bit, curl back. Exhale, round. Inhalen, abren el corazón, brazos en cactus. Exhalen, redondo en la espalda de atrás. Última vez, vamos a pararnos aquí. Con nuestra próxima exhalación vamos a tocar el piso, levantar la pierna de atrás. Fuerte tu muslo de atrás, inhala tu brazo izquierdo. Quédate 2 respiraciones. Fuerte tu cuerpo sin dejar de respirar. Exhalen brazos a tocar tu colchón. Step back to plank pose. Strong backs here. Don't let the belly drop. Fuerte sus abdominales. Si quieren, bajen las rodillas y empiecen a bajar el pecho, la barba, hasta que llegamos a nuestro colchón. Inhale, cobra. Inhalen a sus pose Bhujangasana o víbora. Cobra. Los pies plantados, el pecho levantado. Exhalen una vez más. Descansen aquí una respiración. Rest one time. We're going to come up one more cobra. Inhale, come up, press the floor away. Empujen el piso para abajo, los pies bien plantados, el pecho abierto. Cobra pose, heart drawing forward. Exhale all the way down. Tuck your toes. Push back to tabletop or plank. Back to your down dog. Otra vez, ¿cómo se llama esta? Perro abajo, downward facing dog. Perro, dog, boca, mouth, down, abajo. Perro, boca, abajo. Next inhale, you're going to make your way to the front of the mat. You can hop, skip, jump, walk, your choice. Lleguen hacia el frente de su colchón. Exhalen, forward fold, doblense hacia adelante. Inhálense hasta arriba en su pose de, ¿cuál era este? Montaña, mountain pose. Good. Standing tall in mountain pose. Firme en su pose de montaña. Inhalen los brazos hacia arriba y van a tomar this grip. Interlace your hands, release the index finger in mountain pose. Inhalen el cuerpo largo con la exhalación hacia la derecha. Lateral, lateral stretch. Estírense a la derecha, lateral. Largo su cuerpo. Siéntanse balanceado en los dos pies. Keep reaching to the right. Balance on both feet equally. Inhale back to center. Ahora estírense a la izquierda, lateral. Lateral stretch left. Keep your heart open, your chest open. Su corazón, su pecho sigue abierto hacia adelante. Siéntanse balanceados en los dos pies. Inhálense hacia arriba. Exhalen, brazos hacia abajo. Exhale, palms touch the floor. Inhale, halfway, a la mitad. Exhale, touch the ground. This time, step the left foot back. Big step. Drop the back thigh, back knee. Próxima inhalación. Inhale to Anjaneyasana. Here we are. Hand on the thigh, the hip crease. Mano derecha en su cadera derecha. Siéntanse largos, fuertes. Inhalen brazos hacia arriba en forma cactus. Exhalen, redonda la espalda, codos tocan. Inhalación, arch back, curl back. Exhale, round. Two more. Exhalación. Con su redonda la espalda. Toquen los codos. Inhalación. Brazos en cactus. Última vez. Last time. Y esta vez con nuestra inhalación, nuestra exhalación, we're going to touch the floor with our exhale. Lift your back thigh, make it straight and strong. Levanten la pierna de atrás, inhalen su brazo derecho. Gírense a la derecha, pierna fuerte de atrás, relajen su cuello. Una más respiración. Exhalen los brazos a tocar su colchón. Otra vez en plank pose. And this time drop the knees back into child's pose. Vamos en pose de bebé, de niño. Descansen los hombros, descansen el cuello. En su pose de niño. Quédense aquí 3 respiraciones más. Y nuestra próxima inhalación, next inhale, come back through tabletop, downward facing dog. What was that? Perro boca abajo. This time, inhalen la pierna derecha hacia arriba, hacia el cielo. Exhalen, pongan ese pie en medio de sus dos manos. Step your front foot in between your two hands. Hands on hips, manos en su cadera. Inhalen a crescent pose or high lunge. We're in high lunge. If it feels a little bit wobbly, go wider. Make your base wider, your foundation more stable. We'll start with our hands on our hips. Empiecen aquí, siéntanse firme en su fundación, manos en su cadera. Otra vez, inhalen brazos en cactus. We're doing the same thing. This time we're straightening the front leg. Exhale, round, touch your elbows. Inhale, curl back. Bend your front leg a little bit. If this is too much, you can always drop the back knee, go to the first option. Inhalen, abran el corazón. Exhalen, redonda la espalda. Last time. Última vez para esta variación. We'll meet here. We're going to interlace our hands behind us. We're going to drop our back heel. Avera 1, Guerrero 1, variación. Warrior 1 variation. You're going to lift your heart. Levanten su corazón. Y bow. Humble warrior. Guerrero honorado. Let it go, relax. Relájense aquí mientras que relajamos los hombros, usamos nuestras piernas. 2 more breaths. Exhale, release. Exhalen los brazos a tocar su colchón. Drop your back knee again. Hands are touching the ground. Extend your front leg. Extiendan su pierna anterior. Y vamos a tocar nuestro pecho, el muslo, estirar nuestros músculos de pierna atrás. Tres más respiraciones. Próxima inhalación. Next inhale. Come back to center. Lift the back thigh again. Levanten la pierna exterior de atrás. Un paso hacia adelante. Dóblense en Uttanasana. I'm reaching behind my thighs, my calves, reaching opposite elbows, and folding my calves into my arms. Vamos a estirar todos los músculos de las piernas hacia atrás, desde los glúteos hasta el tobillo. Exhale, let it go. Toquen su colchón a la mitad. Inhale up. Exhale. Otra vez en perro boca abajo. 3 respiraciones aquí. Descansando la espalda, estirándonos desde la cola hasta el cuello. Long. This is really good for stretching your spine. If you've been sitting for a long time behind a steering wheel or in a chair, stretch your back, let your tailbone lift. Your shoulders relax away from gravity. Ahora vamos a inhalar la pierna izquierda hacia arriba. Inhale, left leg up. It doesn't matter how high. Exhale, look forward. Step it between your hands. Con su próxima inhalación, manos en su cadera. Levántense hacia arriba. And then make it strong here. Strong back leg. Remember, go wider for more stability. Lift your heart. Straighten your back leg. Back leg nice and strong. Heart lifted. Inhale, arms up in that cactus shape. Exhale, round. Brazos en cactus, pecho abierto, corazón abierto. Exhalen. Redonda la espalda. Twice more. Last one. This time we'll go ahead and drop our back heel, interlace the hands again. This time take the opposite finger on top. Otra vez manos hacia atrás. Touch your palms, toquen las palmas de las manos, abren la espalda y bow, humble warrior. Su guerrero honrado, humilde. Guerrero humilde, humble warrior. Let your heart drop. Stay for 2 more breaths. Next inhale, come halfway out a la mitad. Exhale, drop your hands, drop your back knee all the way to the ground. La rodilla de atrás en su colchón, la pierna de delante estirada. Inhálense largo en la espalda. Con su exhalación vamos a tocar el pecho en el muslo. Vamos a estar aquí como 6, 7 respiraciones para estirar la pierna de atrás. We're stretching our hamstring all the way from our glutes down to our calf, to our ankle. Stay here for a few breaths. Soften where you feel resistance. Next inhale, come on back, touch the mat. Inhálense otra vez hacia arriba. Levanten la pierna de atrás. A la izquierda el brazo. Exhalen la mano hacia abajo. Vamos a ponernos otra vez en nuestro plank pose. Bajar las rodillas si quieren o derechito hacia abajo. Pose de víbora, de cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale all the way down. Stack your forearms, wrist. Wiggle your legs, your hips. Descansen aquí 2 o 3 respiraciones. And then inhale, todos otra vez hacia tabletop plank pose, downward facing dog. Last time through, we'll add a little bit. En su perro boca abajo, los brazos estirados y fuertes, los tobillos tratando de tocar hacia su colchón. Relajen los hombros. Pierna derecha hacia arriba, inhalen, exhalen hacia adelante. Bajen el tobillo de la pierna de atrás, inhalen a guerrero 1, warrior 1. Front leg is bent. You can see your big toe. Lift up your heart, press through the back heel. Inhale, arms up. Let's switch directions. Good. Guerrero 1. Vamos a abrir hacia Guerrero 2, Warrior 2. You're just going to flip open to your Vera 2, Warrior 2, Guerrero 2. El cuerpo derecho, piernas bien fuertes, doblen la rodilla de la pierna derecha. Pueden ver su dedo gordo y estiren los brazos hacia el lado. Tal vez vean hacia sus dedos como un guerrero con su arco. Una más respiración. Exhalen, reverse warrior. Guerrero al reverso, hacia atrás. Estírense largos. Inhálense otra vez, guerrero 2. Warrior 2, spine is long. Con su exhalación vamos a tocar el piso, dejar la rodilla de atrás bajar. En tick-tock walk, caminen su pie de enfrente hacia la derecha. Tal vez se quedan aquí para estirar la cadera o bajan las muñecas, los brazos. Vamos a estar aquí 3, 4 respiraciones. Stretching through our hip. Relax your heart, your shoulders. You can always stay up higher. Feel a nice opening to the inner stretch, inner groin, inner thigh. Inhale, slowly come back up. Nuestra próxima inhalación vamos a estirar la pierna de atrás y otra vez en plank pose, bajarnos con fuerza hacia su pecho. Inhalar, cobra pose, inhale, cobra, exhale, let it go. Inhale back through plank, down dog, second side. Inhalen su pierna izquierda, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhalen hacia guerrero 1. Back heel drops, breath brings you up. Guerrero 1. Front leg is bent, lots of weight on the back leg, and then even it out. Hug to midline. Un abrazo hacia el centro, corazón abierto. Inhale, open out, warrior 2. We're in guerrero 2. La pierna de atrás, bien fuerte, derecha, la pierna de adelante, doblada, su rodilla hacia su segundo o tercer dedo del pie. Brazos estirados al lado. Relax your shoulders, torso long and straight. Maybe look over your fingertips. Tal vez vea sus dedos, relaje los hombros. 2 más respiraciones aquí. Con su próxima exhalación, guerrero reverso. Reverse your warrior. Stay here for a few breaths. Stretch through the rib cage. Good. Inhale long. Exhale, cartwheel the hands back to the front of your mat. Drop your back knee. Dejen bajar la rodilla de hacia atrás. Caminen el pie izquierdo un poco hacia el lado izquierdo, mano izquierda. Y aquí se quedan si quieren o pueden bajar los brazos. Vamos a estar aquí unos 3, 4 respiraciones. Inhalen hacia arriba. Inhale back to center. Activate your back thigh. Left arm up. Exhale into a plank pose. Drop your knees or come straight into a chaturanga. Chest forward. Squeeze the elbows towards your ribs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale all the way back. Find a child's pose. Pose del niño. Rodillas pueden estar juntas, brazos hacia atrás, dejar los hombros relajar. Con las rodillas más anchas, knees wide, arms forward, brazos hacia adelante. Escoja cuál opción quiere. Which option do you want? Stay here for a few more breaths. Relax, let your forehead drop down. And next, inhale, we're going to walk our feet forward. Caminen sus pies hacia adelante. Y lentamente bájense hacia la espalda, your back. Slowly, lentamente bájense hacia la espalda. Once we arrive, hug your knees in. Abracen sus rodillas. Hagan una vuelta a la derecha, a la izquierda. Y luego vengan a la pose del bebé contento. Happy baby. Bebé contento. Reaching for your arches, bending the knees. And like a baby, como un bebé, jugando en su cuna, in the crib, like a baby playing in the crib. Just wiggle and smile, play here for a few moments. Como un bebé feliz. And then go ahead and hug the knees in, abracen sus rodillas. Drop your feet down. Las rodillas siguen dobladas. Los pies firmes en su colchón. Inhalen la cadera hacia arriba, brazos hacia atrás. Hips up, arms back. Just nice and gentle. Exhale down. We'll do a few dynamic bridges. Puente, dinámico. Puente, bridge, dinámico. Inhale, hips lift, arms reach back. Exhale, hips down, arms down. One more. Inhalen, cadera hacia arriba, brazos hacia atrás. Exhalen, cadera hacia abajo, brazos hacia adelante. And relax all the way down. Relájese aquí. El pie derecho sobre su tobilla hacia su muslo. Pie derecho hacia el tobilla, muslo izquierdo. So right ankle over left thigh. And then inhale, legs up. Inhale las piernas hacia arriba. Si quiere, puede tomar debajo del muslo para un poquito más de sensación. Abre la rodilla hacia su colchón, hacia adelante. Knee gently opening to the front. Very gentle. Coming in the hip flexor. Hands behind the left thigh. Relax your shoulders. Sin forzar esta estirada, lentamente empiece a abrir hacia la cadera exterior. Lentamente, sin forzarlo, relaje los hombros. 2 more breaths. Con su próxima exhalación, next exhale, brazos en esa pose cactus y las piernas hacia la izquierda. Gírense a la derecha y dejen descansar aquí 3, 4 respiraciones. Que el cuerpo se sienta pesado, descansen. Inhalen hacia arriba, abracen sus rodillas hacia su pecho y vamos a hacer el otro lado. Su tobillo izquierdo en su muslo derecho. Si quieren, agarren debajo del muslo y lentamente empiezan a estirarse un poquito la cadera exterior. Stretch your left hip flexor. Lentamente, sin forzar el cuerpo. Relax your shoulders. Relajen su cuello. Aquí por 3 más respiraciones. We'll be here 3 more breaths, opening through your left hip flexor. Last breath. Exhale, arms into that cactus shape, brazos en cactus, las piernas hacia la derecha, giramos el cuerpo hacia la izquierda, twist, girar to the left. Relax through the hip, through the side body. Relax the shoulders. Girar a la izquierda y luego relajar el cuello, los escapulares. Inhale back to center. Hug your knees in. Una vez más, abrazar nuestras rodillas. Y una vez más, bebé feliz, happy baby, reaching for the outer arches, rocking a little bit. Take any last minute wiggles that you might need. Sus últimos poses o movimientos que necesite. Y vamos a estirarnos en nuestra Shavasana, en nuestra última pose de nuestra clase, una de relajación completa del muertito, corpse pose. Stretch out long on your mat. Los brazos estirados, las piernas relajadas. Siéntese pesado en su colchón, sin esfuerzo, nada más que tenga que hacer su práctica final. Relájese por completo. Dejen que su respiración sea más profundo, más largas las exhalaciones. Desen cuenta si tienen tensión o estrés en una parte del cuerpo y déjenla ir. Exhalen profundamente. Dejen ir esa tensión, ese estrés y siéntanse pesados. Dejen que la tierra te abrace. Ojos cerrados. Dulce su pensamiento. slowly and gently, begin to bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body. Begin to wiggle fingers and her toes, starting to move back to awareness. Lentamente. Empiecen a enfocarse en su cuerpo, en su respiración, empezar a hacer unos movimientos chiquitos y lentos. Move slowly. Small, gentle movements. Y con su próxima inhalación, estiren los brazos hacia atrás, los pies hacia adelante en una larga estirada de pies a dedos. Exhalen las rodillas al pecho. Y volteense a un lado en fetal pose, to the right or left. Su brazo de abajo, un colchoncito, un cojín para su cabeza. Little pillow under your head, your arm. Stay for a few breaths in fetal posture. Y lentamente, slowly inhale back to seated, back to where you started. Slowly, lentamente inhálense a sentarse con las piernas cruzadas en los tobillos. Sus manos hacia su corazón. Thumbs to heart. Close your eyes and bow your head. Los ojos cerrados. Manos en oración. Dando gracias por esta oportunidad para movernos juntos, para respirar y estar en comunidad. The light and love inside of me sees and honors the light and love inside each and every one of you. La luz y el amor dentro de mí ve el amor y la luz dentro de cada uno de ustedes. Namaste. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Letty.
You're so welcome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone, to Awareness. As Letty said, we hope you enjoyed the yoga portion. And muchísimas gracias, of course, to Letty for leading. This is, I do want to say, a great example, actually, of practicing in relevant contexts. So as Letty is describing an action in Spanish, your body is acting it out, and you can follow along even if you don't understand 100% of the words that are being said, because you're understanding through context. This is one of our biggest tips, one of our favorite tips for learners, and especially beginner level learners. We like to say that language progress is not about perfection. It's not important to know 100% of everything that's going on. As long as you can understand the general gist, get the overall message, that's what communication is. So we are now going to open it up to the conversation portion of today's event, a little Spanish practice for you all today. And to do that, we'll be using breakout rooms, one for beginner or elementary level speakers and another for intermediate or advanced speakers. And we will have a teacher in each of those rooms. I'll go ahead and open those rooms up. We'll leave them for about 25 minutes at around 2:20. I'll close the rooms and bring you back to the main room for our giveaways. When I open the rooms in just a second, you will have the option to self-select which level you want. So to do that, let me go ahead and open them up for you. Okay, so to do that, you should see a little right now a 0 next to both of those groups, one beginner elementary. Just hover your mouse over that number and then you should see an option pop up that says join. I just see our 2 teachers went to the breakout rooms. I will say also, if you find yourself in a room and you're either more or less advanced than you originally thought, you can switch rooms easily in the same way. But if you are having any trouble, just stay right here or come back to the main room and I can manually add you. I see people, Mara just went to intermediate advanced. Feel free to go ahead and join those rooms now. And again, just with our biggest tip, which is practice out loud, have fun. Don't worry about making a mistake. We are all learning together. So we hope you enjoy. And yes, thank you. All right. Tara, Manon, are y'all needing help going to breakout rooms? Will you be able to join us?
I'm searching, like, where is it? I cannot, like, nothing pops up. Is it in
Okay,
the
well,
chat?
it should be on a separate window, but I can actually add you, and you're beginner elementary, correct?
Yeah, I'm a good beginner for me.
Beginner. Okay, I will send you there right now. Enjoy, disfruta.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Tara, are you with us?
Hola.
All right, hola, ¿cómo están? ¿A todas? ¿A todas? ¿Sí?
You can say todos y todas.
Perfecto. Welcome back. See, everyone is, coming back digitally from their Zoom rooms. How was it? There's Manon and Julie. Bienvenidos. Muy bueno, perfecto. Well, thank you, Elizabeth and Natasha, for leading. We hope Mara, Julie, Manon, you all enjoyed. So now we are going to move into the giveaway portion of this event. And we do have 3 prizes. So I think your chances of winning are pretty good. Maybe pleased about that. So the first prize is actually going to be a free travel consultation with Traverse Journeys. If you are unfamiliar with Traverse Journeys, they organize small group travel opportunities. Their mission is to cultivate transformative experiences to unique destinations while focusing on cross-cultural appreciation, environmental awareness, and responsible tourism. So if you win, I will connect you with the experts there, and you can send a list of questions or an idea for a trip you want to plan, and they will meet with you to go over everything, give you advice. I think now is the best time to get expert travel advice because there are so many changing restrictions, so it is a really great prize. It also is a great time to start planning for the trip as the world slowly begins to open back up, but also a good time to plan for your language prep. So when you do get there, you can have a more meaningful experience. So this prize, these trivia prizes will be trivia based. We're going to start with our first question, and whoever is the first to answer correctly in the chat will win. If you made a donation today for this event, all proceeds will be going to our nonprofit community partner, Whole Planet Foundation. And what they do is they provide microloans to entrepreneurs around the world where Whole Foods sources their products to help them expand their home-based business. With that being said, launching the poll, what is the average size of one of Whole Planet Foundation's microloans? And again, put it in the chat. First person to answer correctly will win. And I'm monitoring. We've got 4 answer options. Julie, you're right. How do you say you are right in Spanish, Natasha?
Estás correcto.
Es correcto.
Estás correcto. Nice job, Julie. So you will get a free travel consultation with Traverse Journeys. Moving on to the second prize, it is going to be a free asynchronous travel themed course. Raise a hand if you know what I'm talking about when I say asynchronous. or shake your head if you have no idea. Oh, Mara knows. Okay. Well, just so we're all on the same page, asynchronous simply means you're not logging on for scheduled live face-to-face classes. So you can think of apps like Duolingo or Rosetta Stone. Those are asynchronous. Of course, we are a little biased. We do believe our asynchronous courses offer so much more than those apps. They target all language skills, and our teachers are actually involved with you every step of the way as you engage with the course. So these courses come with audio files, exercises, prep lesson videos, answer keys, everything you need to kind of progress and advance at your own pace. Second question now, again, go ahead and answer in the chat. Julie, you've already won, so I'm going to ask that this be between Mara and Manon, if that's all right.
Okay.
Go ahead and launch the poll. So what percentage of Whole Planet Foundation's microloans go to women? Go to women. Mara says 72. B. Manon says A. All right, neither one of those.
Yo creo que es C.
Es C. Estás correcto. Estás correcto. Julie, first in the chat, so you will actually win the asynchronous travel themed course. Felicidades. I will, let's see, going on to the third one. Gonna go ahead and end the poll here. Last one. Okay. Synchronous course. So this is for live face-to-face Spanish classes. These do come with everything involved in the asynchronous course, but you also get the chance to join us online for virtual live face-to-face questions. And this question, how many hours of language input does it take to reach an intermediate level proficiency? What do we think about this one? Sí, Menon, estás correcto. Felicidades. So you can actually, it does take on average, this is according to the American Council on Teaching Foreign Languages, about 500 to 700 hours of language input to reach an intermediate level proficiency. Since there were 3 prizes, 3 winners, Mara, I'm also going to give you an asynchronous travel themed course so everyone can walk away with something. We do really appreciate y'all showing up today and hope you enjoyed the yoga, the Spanish practice. And yeah,
I was just going to say that Melon could have mine, or whoever didn't win could have the asynchronous, because I recently won in another class.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, there we go. An honest winner. Gracias, Julie. All right. So I will be following up with all of you to get you those links to enroll. But if you do have any questions, we do offer monthly virtual events online. So we hope to see you there for other practice in Spanish. So stay tuned. But otherwise, thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias.
Adiós.